Hi, welcome into a Market Day Report. I'm Scott Shellady, otherwise known as the Cow Guy. I've got a little pep in the step. It's Friday, right? I just took over for Mr. Tony St. James, the famous, venerable Mr. Tony St. James. So we'll see what he's left the market in, see what kind of state it's in. So whether I'm giving you a cold plate of oatmeal or a nice hot steak, let's take a look and see what corn's got for us. So far, cold oatmeal. 1.5 cents lower in corn. These 405 1/4 is last. That's a 3 ticks off the low of the day. We've had about a 5-cent range. March is off 1.5 to 4.19 3/4. Let's move along, folks. Soybeans, they are also lower by, say, 3 1/4 to 4.5 cents. Nova's down 3 1/4 cents to 9.85 1/2. And we've got a Jan board down 4.5 cents to 9.93 1/2. I was hoping we could keep a 10 on that one. We did get up to 10.04 1/4 overnight, but no bueno, not right now. So we're anywhere between 3.5 to 4 3/4 cents lower across the board when we talk about soybeans in Chicago. Let's go to the Chicago wheat market. This was down about 5 or 6 cents as we did the radio show early this morning, and it's actually gotten hit a little bit further. We're down 16 3/4 cents, solid double-digit losses. Deese wheat in Chicago's down to 5.72 3/4. We've had a 25-cent range. March is down 16 1/4 cents to 5.93 1/4. So there you go. That's some bad news for us, folks. That's wheat in Chicago. Let's go to the Kansas City wheat. That's the hard red. That, too, is also lower by double digits. 13 1/4 cents lower in the Deese. 5.82 3/4 is last there. And that's only about a 1.25 off the low of the day. And, again, we've had another decent range of about 20, I'm going to call it 22 cents, 21 1/2. So there you go. March is down 13 1/4 cents to 5.96 3/4. That's the hard red in Kansas City. Let's go to the spring wheat in Minneapolis, down double digits as well there. 11 1/4 cents lower to 6.17 1/2. Penny off the low of the day. 10 3/4 cents lower in the March to 6.39 1/4. And then finally, cotton. Let's take a look at that one. It's bucking the trend. We're up 29 points in Deese. 71.05 above that 71 line. So 71.05 is last there, 29 points higher. That's Deese cotton. Let's get to our guest analyst. I can hear him in the background there. Joe Lardy. He's in Grove Heights up in Minnesota with CHS, the venerable CHS. Yeah. All right, Joe. It's not a fun day to be out here reporting on prices.
No, especially not after yesterday's price action on the charts. We had both in corn and beans, key reversal days.
Yep.
And I think the market was really hoping for kind of the seasonal bounce that we've been waiting, hoping, praying, wishing to happen. And we just haven't got that momentum. So getting that chart signal that, hey, time to move in the other direction. Sadly, we're just not seeing that follow through. And out in the country, we're seeing basis levels get a little bit stronger. We saw the export sales numbers this morning, which were frankly pretty outstanding across the board. Something we haven't been able to say for a while, but corn put in a marketing year high for sales. Beans put in the second best total. And yet the market is just not finding any support based on a lot of positive news.
Yeah, I mean, when I was doing your job for, on the other side of the screen here, a lot of the people I dealt for, some of those bigger commercial houses, who they are. They knew what retail sales were or export sales were going to be. Yep. And I would say this. I think export sales, if they're big, they help a market that's already trending higher. Yep. And if they're bad, they help a market that's already trending lower. But they don't stop a lower trending market with good sales, and bad sales won't stop a higher trending market. You know what I mean? It only will add to whatever the effect is right now.
Yep. Yeah, and we're also right in the heart of harvest, right?
Absolutely.
So there's just a ton of pressure on this market, and a lot of product is moving, a lot of product is continuing to pressure these markets. So even if the funds are trying to buy, we're kind of getting overrun with farmer sales here.
All right, we got to go, but I'm gonna leave you with this last question, and I think about this all the time. You have to think about, if you needed to buy this, if you were going to get judged on buying soybeans and corn right now, are they giving you a reason to buy them right now?
I think you got a better reason to buy corn right now than you do beans.
There you go. I'll take that answer. You're going to be a good politician. All right. Thanks for coming on the show. Have a great weekend. Great stuff. Joe Lardy. He's with CHS up in Grove Heights. We're going to go away. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back and talk more livestock with a guy wearing a cow jacket all day, right? We'll be right back after this.